Hey guys, it's Emily. So, in my own business, I have three priorities, and I like all of my clients to kind of have the same priorities that I have, and we work a lot better together. Some people, when they come in that I'm coaching or consulting with, they don't have the same priorities, but I get them to think about things in a completely different way and get them to switch their priorities around. So, my priorities are me, my kids, my business. I put my business dead last, which has caused me to figure out how to make as much money as I made before, putting in, oh my goodness, 40 to 60 to 80 hours a week. Hey, Matt. I'm just telling everyone that I like my coaching clients to put their business first. I think Olivia's dad's here. Anyway, this video is about putting yourself first. He's totally here. He's dropping something off. I'm still going to make this video because she's probably going to go to the door. But I want to show you my Invisalign. So I got these, I'm going to show you. Oh, sexy. Hi.
Hey, I'm just dropping off Olivia's.
Okay, cool.
How you feeling? Going to the beach?
Olivia's sick.
You want some of us later?
That's funny. That's so funny. You just text him. He never comes here.
Are you feeling better?
Well, maybe like twice a week.
I was going to drop off school, but she can take this school on Monday.
Okay, that's okay.
You just got to finish filling out, and if you want to donate some more, you can.
Okay.
Alright, Liv, I'll see you later. Give me a hug.
Okay, this
Don't be-
Invisalign.
don't be- she's watching. Just-
Basically, it's moving all of my teeth, which aren't that bad in the first place. But your number one priority should be always to work on yourself. So, you. The beach, probably 10 minutes. The baby's sleeping on the bed. Okay. There's always a lot of interruptions here. Okay, so always be working on yourself first. You, your kids, your business. If you have no kids, you have 10 times more time to work on your business and yourself, or maybe replace kids with your relationship. No more than 3 priorities. Anyway, these Invisalign, which is something that's working on myself, it's going to put all my teeth back into place. You can't even really see them. I'm going to take the bottom out too. I'm going to tell you, it's just, oh, so sexy. An alternative to braces. The bottom are really crooked, but they've already gone back in place already in just 2.5 weeks. This is what I want to tell you. I've been sick just once. I'm on antibiotics right now, but I don't think sicknesses are totally viruses. I think it's kind of crazy that I got these braces and then I got sick. There's people texting me and everything. When I used to smile, I used to stick my tongue out like this. So I'm just going to show you. Like that. So I'd go, if you look at any of my old selfies. And now what these have caused me to do is to push my tongue back where it's supposed to be. So behind my teeth. So these aren't comfortable to wear, but they're a lot better than you think they would be. But the purpose of always working on yourself is there is only one you. And especially if you have kids, if anything happens to me, I mean, Olivia has her dad, but like, it's really good to have 2 parents. We don't want anything to happen to me, especially when she's with me, because before, when I used to get sick from overworking or just going, I love to work. I'll tell you that right now. There's nobody to help me, really. There are some people, but I mean, like, if I'm really, like, down and out, it's harder for me to take care of my kids. So the purpose of you working on yourself, which could be that every day you get up and do a morning routine, or now I'm past that, I have my morning routine, but then you always want to, if you're an entrepreneur or anybody that just wants to get a little bit better all the time in life, you're constantly going to want to improve things. And I know it's just my teeth, and you might think it's vain, but really it's not, because like I said, this already in 2.5 weeks, this Invisalign. Okay, Marcus Carlos. I hope I pronounced your name right. Hey, I just saw, I'm gonna wave to both of you. Here. There we go. Okay, but pushing your tongue back into place, there we go. Yeah, that's totally, can you imagine if you took your ear and you hung something on your ear and you drug it down to move it into this location, how it would affect your whole body and how it would get you to see different things about yourself and your environment. So a lot of people say, and it's a common misconception that, hold on, sorry, I get totally off track by reading the comments. It's a complete misconception to be like, oh, she's pretty or has a nice body or whatever. She takes care of her hair or face, to think that that person's vain, stuck up, all of these things. But what I've noticed is a lot of like pretty girls are actually nicer. Hi, Michael. You wrote me a long time ago and I never wrote you back. And then you kind of got mad at me, I think. And I'm really sorry. But you're watching. But I was showing everyone Invisalign. So I'm going to put these back in. But you can't really tell that they're in there. What? Hold on. Let me see. They're kind of like there. You can't really tell they're in. They're going to be in there for like 18 months. But they will completely put my teeth back in place. So, by working on your priorities, which you should be, in my opinion, I mean, everybody's got a different opinion, you, your kids, if you have no kids, work on your relationship or more on yourself or your business. So business is last. This is crazy. So if you work on your business, dead last. So if you're someone that does not work on yourself at all, I'm going to see if I can move this back over to the other window. If you're somebody that does not work on yourself at all, you're going to have to start putting in to catch up. Let me move this dresser out of the way. You're going to have to start putting in like hours a day. Now that seems crazy. So if you put in hours a day working on yourself, so all you do is you're at home and you're like, I'm going to spend 1 hour a day. You're not going to do anything but work on yourself. This turned in for me every Monday. All I did on Monday, hey Heather, hey Matt, talking about 3 priorities. You should put yourself first, then your kids, then your business. So this is totally crazy to anybody that's not doing this. So you put work, a lot of people put work first. If you put work last, it's going to make you start to think about and work in a different way. It's going to cause you to figure out a way to make more money doing less work, because you're going to put all the work into yourself. And the purpose of putting all the work into yourself first is that so you're healthier, to be able to support, take care of your kids, and then, like I said, work less, make more money in your business. It was a completely like foreign concept to me. Hey Heather, thank you. I got your message about the doggy diaper. I was showing, if you go back to, you'll see I was showing everyone about these braces. So you start and you work on yourself for an hour a day. Then for me, it turned into every Monday, I called it Mummy Monday. I napped, I did whatever I wanted. I would spend 3 hours just doing my hair. If you're a guy, spend 3 hours on Monday that you took off just for yourself, just to groom yourself. Might sound completely foreign, but you're going to see your whole entire life change. You're going to see that you have more confidence, more self-esteem. We're going to the beach. I keep getting text messages. And it's going to actually, it will make you a better person. And then, yeah, you put your business dead last. And your kids, they come second, because if there's no mommy or daddy, the kids suffer. If mommy or daddy is in a bad mood or not healthy, the kids suffer. A lot of people argue this one with me. Brad argues it with me all the time. He's like, my kids come first. Okay, great. But if your kids come first and you're not taking care of yourself, you're going to have an effing heart attack. And then your kids are going to have no dad. So was it really smart to put yourself or your kids first? No, never. It's not selfish either to put yourself first. It's a little bit more difficult with a baby to put myself first. And when I mean put myself first, it's not neglectful in any way. It's just necessary. So that just gives you something to think about in a little bit of a different way. So there's a book that one of my clients gave me a long time ago, probably 7 to 10 years ago, the 4-Hour Workweek. Now that seems absolutely, it seemed absolutely unattainable. But every year, I think I've read the book 3 to 4 times. I have never finished it, so I'm finishing it this time. But it gets you to think about things in a little bit different way. And it was a really good experience for me owning and working in my landscaping business for so long, for 12 years, I think, because I saw the way that my clients lived. They hired me to do their work, and I'm like, how are they home on a Tuesday sitting in a lawn chair? And they're only 10 years older than me, or 15 years older. And I'm like, how do I get there in 15 years, or 10 years, or 5 years? How do I get to the point where I can sit in a lawn chair on a Monday or a Tuesday at 3 in the afternoon because I have nowhere to go or be, because my business is running itself. No business completely runs itself, but you can get it operating in a way that it can run itself a little bit better all the time. So I guess that's all I have to talk about today. We are going to the beach. The baby's sleeping on the bed. She's having a nap. And that kind of just gives you something to think about. And it is, anything's possible, because when I would look at the client that gave me that book, the 4-Hour Workweek, I'd be like, how do I get there? That's what I wanted so badly, is to just sit at home on a Tuesday instead of working a 12 or 15-hour shift with my kids, instead of putting my kids in daycare. How can she do that and I can't? Because she put the work in. You have to put the work in, and the work starts with you, whether that is reading or working on your hair or attending a seminar or whatever. So, hi Jen. I'm just getting ready to shut the video off, but yeah, the best project and the best thing you will ever work on is yourself. Hands down. You work on yourself. Hi Jen. And then you're going to be able to better take care of your daughter and provide, or your kids. Thank you. So are you. I think you're beautiful too. Thank you. If you work on yourself, then you're going to better be able to take care of your kids. And then that makes you figure out how to run your business or your job or whatever. Because really there's no need of anyone working 20, or I know that sounds crazy, because in the last couple of years I only worked 20 hours a week and figured out how to make as much money working 20 hours a week as I almost did working 40, 60, 80 hours a week. So that felt uncomfortable at first, but now the goal would be to work 4 hours a week or 5 hours a week, and that's it. You gotta start slow, because first it turned into working 40 to 60 hours a week plus, to going and saying, okay, I'm only working 20 hours a week and I'm just gonna have to figure it out, because that's all I'm working is 20 hours a week. And now it's 20 hours a week, that's too much. I'm not working 20 hours a week. I'll work 5 hours a week. I'll work an hour a day, and that's it. That is it. Okay, Brad's here, so we're going to the beach. And oh, you're very welcome. And just know that it's 100% possible to work 20 hours a week when you used to work 40 or 60. And it's totally possible. Seems ridiculous, but it is not ridiculous at all to work 5 hours a week, an hour a day, and that's it.